The topic of Internet safety can quite easily make your head spin. That is why I would like to welcome you to this training series for administrators and teachers, parents and students on the topic of Internet safety, management, and compliance. I am Carrie O'Rourke and will be guiding you through this mountain of information. In this discussion, I am extending Internet safety to include handheld digital devices, or smartphones, because although computer access to the Internet is not the same as cell phone access, many of the issues related to the digital exchange of information are very similar. As you probably guessed, there are really only two things to be concerned about with Internet safety and handheld digital devices. The first thing is digital information coming into the device, and the second is digital information going out of the device. Both incoming and outgoing information present serious challenges to parents and educators when the device is in the hands of a child or teen. This training series is broken into three distinct and occasionally overlapping topics. The first is the National Technology Plan and its commitment to always-on, always-available connections to information for students. Obviously, if something is always on and always available, then we must also be always on and always available to supervise this activity. The second topic is incoming and outgoing electronic information. Is it even possible to monitor and manage the enormous volume of information flowing between the individual and the World Wide Web? www includes connections to people and information we know, people and information we would want our children and students to know, and people and information we would never want our children to have access to. The final topic is a fairly new issue and has recently been added to SEPA regulations, that is, the Children's Internet Protection Act. This issue is cyberbullying and social networking, which has found its way to the forefront of serious threats to the safety of our children and students. I will include in this group graphic information exchange, which includes sexting and child pornography. I hope that you will find this series informative and supportive in our collective quest to protect our children and keep our students safe. Thank you. Why do we need to have this conversation? I'm just going to share with you some quick statistics. We now live in an age where very young children have access to highly sophisticated communication devices. And despite our ideal parenting plans, those devices are tethered to their limbs and brain on nearly a 24/7 basis. According to the Pew Research Center, more than 75% of students aged 12 to 17 have cell phones, and 4 out of 5 of those students sleep with them on or near their bed. 1 out of 3 of these teens sends more than 100 text messages per day. A good portion of those phones also have access to the Internet, either through a data plan or Wi-Fi access. The vulnerability to harmful experience is unfettered because it is absolutely impossible to supervise as much activity and access as these kids have. It's a function of time. There simply are not enough hours in the day to monitor every website and every text message accessed by your child or student. Please proceed to the first breakout session guide.